Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Twizzler here, back once again with another little looting guide. Now, in today's video, this was actually inspired by a couple of people in chat who were watching me do my scav run on Factory, and they were going, wow, I never realized there was this much loot to be had on Factory. I just thought you go in, you kill a couple of scavs, you kill a couple of players, you grab their loot, and you leave. Now, what I've been doing recently, and the reason why I'm making this video is because I've noticed that in a lot of my scav runs, nobody ever really loots Factory other than the office. The filing cabinets will be hit, the safe will be hit, the 2 jackets in there will be hit, and then everything else will pretty much be just like completely left alone. So I used to just do run-throughs on Factory. Now what I'm actually doing is I go in there, I walk around, I loot the bodies, and I loot all of the, like, what, 15 weapon crates or something that are on that map. It's kind of insane. Along with looting some other few bits and pieces that I will show you guys in the once I get into the raid. But lads, if you guys want to make a lot of money, like very easily on your scav runs without having to go to, you know, do a 20-minute scav run on reserve or a 20-minute scav run on interchange, because I know people are going to say, oh, well, I could go to Lighthouse and I can make this much money and I do it really quickly. And it's like, I know that. I understand. This is about ease and this is about quickness. So if you want to just keep your scav cooldown timer just ticking over really quickly, you go into Factory and you know, maybe try and kill a PMC if you see one there. But usually there's never any PMCs and it's just you free with your other player scav friends, as long as they don't shoot you in the face, to go and loot everything. So we're going to get into it now, and I'm going to show you guys all of the spots that I loot when I go and do my scav runs on Factory. And you guys might be surprised at how much money you'll make doing this. Alrighty, so we have spawned in the hallway where you have to repair the control boards. First thing we're going to do, loot these 2 jackets right here. They're rarely ever touched. It's kind of insane. They're never looted. Jackets are one of the best things in this game that you can loot. You never know when you're going to get a really sick key out of a jacket. And we're going to come over here. You're going to want to loot this weapon crate here. And we're going to run all the way over here to the right. Head over towards the extract. You're going to want to loot this weapon box right here. We're going to come up the stairs to where you would do deliveries from the past. We're going to loot this weapon crate right here. Come down the stairs. Check that corner there for a backpack as well. You might find a bigger backpack like an MBSS or something. And then you've got a weapon crate here, right here. I'm going to come in here, loot these 2 jackets, and... what did I think? There was a duffel bag in there. You're going to loot this box as well. Now, oh yeah, sorry. Over here in this locker too, you can get like rare loose loot spawns, and I've been told that you can find LEDXs here and ophthalmoscopes and stuff. I have never once in my life ever seen them spawn there, so take that with a grain of salt. Then we're gonna come over here to the weapon crate that's here underneath the stairs right there, and we're gonna open this door, come into Tagilla's spawn room. We're going to loot this crate here. And then loot this duffel bag. Walk in here, loot this weapon crate, loot these 2 jackets. Then we're going to come up here into tiles, which nobody really knows about this spawn. But you see where this Colpack helmet is? You can find Altons, you can find like Bastions, you can find like random armors and all kinds of random stuff just here on this shelf. It's like a really like peculiar god spawn spot, so always check that. We're come over to this locker. We're going to check here. This is where one of the quest keys for Shoreline spawns. It's worth like, I don't know, 80k or something. There's random like various med spawns in this locker as well. We'll come over here. There's another quest key that spawns on that bench, but I don't think it's worth much. Here and here I believe there's weapon spawns. And then, of course, we're going to come up here. Open the office. You guys know this part. 2 filing cabinets. 3M spawns up there. You've got the safe. You've got the 2 jackets there. All right, that's the obvious thing. And we're going to come over here. Might as well open this room if you're on your PMC run, because you've got a jacket there, a bunch of random spawns there, and then some other like random like assorted loot like on the chair and on the floor and stuff. But because factory keys are so cheap, you might as well just loot them anyway. So moving on from that, I'm going to run out here, drop down onto the forklift, and then we've got another weapon crate right there. And we're going to come through here, open this door, Another weapon crate right there. Why am I coming down here? Sorry. We've got another weapon crate right here as well. Then we're going to come back up the stairs, and you've got another 2 weapon crates right here. Okay. And we're going to come over this way. Jump over this. You got another weapon crate right there. And then we're just going to run over here to this pile of rubble. And on top of these boxes, or barrels here rather, you've got another weapon crate right there. Come over here. Loot this. Medical supplies, so you can get meds and stuff out of that. You've got a med bag right there. We're going to come to the underground. Another weapon crate right there. And then this box here. You can loot this too. Technical supply crate. All kinds of juicy loot in that. You know yourselves. Then we're going to go back up to where we just were. Are any of these lootable? I don't think any of these are lootable. But there's one more weapon crate over here I want to show you guys. It's just on the back of this truck right here. Weapon crate right there that you can loot. So, lads, I lost count. I don't really know how many weapon crates that was, but it's a shit ton. Oh yeah, there's a toolbox down there as well. You might as well loot it if you've still got some space left for some stuff. But people like never loot this shit on scav runs, and I know I'm kind of screwing myself by making this video because I used to basically be able to freely loot most of these boxes like every single time I did a scav run on factory. And on top of all of the loot that you're going to get out of looting all of the weapon crates, you're also going to have a bunch of dead PMCs, a bunch of scavs, all dead around the place. You can loot all those guys, pick up some rat rigs, pick up some guns that you can use in your PMC raids. And you can also, you know, loot through all the bags. You can look for keys because people don't really loot scavs anymore at this point in the wipe. I've noticed that most of the scavs are just completely left alone. And it's kind of insane. Also, just for anybody who doesn't know, there's a ton of random spawns on this shelf. It's always worth checking. And then right here as well, this is a bit of a god spawn too. This kind of spawns everything, but I feel like people already know about this. But you can get like suppressors, you can get guns, you can get all kinds of random crap off this shelf and all kinds of random crap off that shelf as well. But as far as looting is concerned on factory, it is like desperately slept on. Like nobody takes full advantage of this map, barring, you know, probably like a couple of players that are making absolute bank doing this like all the time. I've been easily coming out of my raids once I get to hit all the crates with easily like 200-300k. Like I vendor everything, but if I was to sell everything on the flea market, I could probably get 300-400k on like a really good run. And so far I've been recording this for like, how long have we been in here? Like 6 minutes, 7 minutes or so. You just loot all this crap and then you just extract. And then once you leave, if you've got decent scav rep, by the time you're done selling everything, like you can go again. Like it's kind of insane. The amount of weapon crates on factory is like absurd, and I just don't think people realize. I didn't even really realize it myself until I started farming factory like this. But that is that's pretty much it, lads. This video's like pretty short and sweet. This is just if you guys are stuck for money, or you want like weapons and weapon attachments and stuff, because you get tons of weapons out of these crates. You get AKs all the time, you get AKMs all the time. I found like a bunch of mutants doing this on top of like, you know, random M4s and all that other kind of stuff just here and there. The loot is just absurd, and you guys should really take advantage of this while other people aren't taking advantage of it, because it's literally like the freest money you're ever going to get in this game. You will be killed by the occasional, you know, dickhead player scav. Nothing really much you can do about it. But I guarantee you can make way more money doing this, like on reset for your scav cooldown, than you can on probably any other map in the game. Now, when I say that, I mean, you know, spending 20 minutes on Lighthouse, spending 20 minutes on Shoreline, Interchange, Reserve, whatever. Like, that's like a lot more involved, and there's a lot more chance of running into players. Whereas, like, in scav runs on Factory, I rarely ever see PMCs. And usually when I do, they're like naked shotgun guys, like trying to do quests or something. So guys, if you've never done this before, I would suggest give it a try in your scav runs. You can even do this on your PMC runs. If you can go in and, you know, kill a bunch of PMCs and go loot everything, this can be a really great little money maker. So shout out to that guy in chat you know, who was questioning why I was scavving on Factory, and this is why I scav on Factory, because it's a bunch of free money. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you guys will make some money doing this. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below. Let me know if I missed anything that you guys like to loot. And yeah, subscribe, all that good stuff. All the links to all the socials and stuff will be in the description. We've got Discord, Twitter, follow my Twitch, YouTube, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, my dudes.